Good afternoon, Year 4. Science today is all practical, which is brilliant. You will need to record a couple of little bits just to make sure we're keeping track of our testing. And then as a challenge X, you can maybe convert that into a bar chart. But as a whole, the lesson is practical. It's based on the investigation that you planned on Tuesday. So look back at that plan and first of all, get any resources that you need. You may need to get your scales, you may need to get the templates for your three-dimensional shapes, or if you don't have a printer, find things around your house that are the same shape. The only issue with that is that they'll probably all be different weights, whereas the 3D shape template, because you print it all on paper or card, would be the same. So that would keep it as a fair test. Okay. If you could not find any templates for 3D shapes, I've put this web page, https://www.mathsalamanders.com 3D geometric shapes.html in the description box in the video or underneath the video. Okay, so if you just click on that web page, you can download them and then print them. It may take a little bit of time to glue them all together, so if you wanted to spend a little bit more time on this, that's absolutely fine. Or if you want to do it over a couple of days, again, that's absolutely fine. A few questions just to get us started, reflecting on our prior knowledge. What is evaporation? What happens in the large intestine? And looking at your plan, which 3D shape did you predict will be the strongest? So have a little think about that, pause the video, and then join us on the next slide. Some key vocab to think about: build, bridge, construct, construction, tower, structure, pillar. That was introduced last week. The pillar is that main structure, that main foundation that keeps our bridge from collapsing. And we're thinking about the different shapes that form the strongest pillars, the strongest foundations for our bridges to stay where they are instead of collapsing. Mass is essentially the weight of something, and then strength, as you know. So, which shape makes the strongest pillar for a bridge? Fun experiment time. Cylinder, is it a cube? Is it a cuboid? Is it a triangular prism? Perhaps it's actually a combination of the two, because two end up being the same strength. Normally, we'd have different job roles for this. We'd have a fair tester, a resources manager, a measurer. As you're at home doing this remotely, you get to do all those jobs by yourself, which is awesome. You may want a sibling or a parent or carer to help you just with a couple of things, okay? So, with your shapes, see which ones can hold the most mass and record it in some form of table. It can be a really simple table. I can actually put that in there for you. I'll make life a bit easier. It can be as simple as that. Mass it can hold, it might be 3 grams or 4 kilograms. Okay? For a cuboid, it might be 7 grams or kilograms, or you'll be interested to see your results. So start by putting very small weights, objects with a very small mass on your shapes first. You don't want to put something really heavy on it straight away and crush it, and then you can't use it again to measure anything else. Okay, so work your way up until eventually it cannot take any more mass without breaking. Okay, I look forward to seeing your results. And as a challenge X, that table there, this is an example of a bar chart, not necessarily for our task today. You could have, instead of name of children, what could go there? It could be the 4 different shapes, and instead of height in centimeters, it would be the mass in grams or kilograms or whatever you choose to do. Enjoy your experiment. Hope it all goes well. Have fun.